Requested function will require 2 hours to complete.
Hello. So, we had a request from Crypt Angel for the TNF House Collection Mod. And I know it's been a while, and I do apologize. I'm trying to do some requests because I know I'm way behind on those. So, it's under 12 megabytes. This basically includes all the TNF homes in one mod, which is nice. Now it's about 12 megabytes, but it's good. The modder says they've cleaned it up. They've done a lot of good stuff for us. So hopefully this will work. Hopefully there's no issues or anything. I always had an issue with the home in Windhelm in the past, which I think, is that the Herium? Anyway, nonetheless, I always had an issue with it, but we're going to give this a whirl. Now, I'm going to try this on my older character, my higher level character, who already own all these houses, but if that gives us a problem, then we may have to try it on someone else, okay? So I'm going to try that first, though, because that character, she already owns all the homes, so... Again, this is the TNF House Collection. Now, this was created by Goat K and Sandman53. Now, this is ported by 2 Second. And it looks pretty good, so we're hopeful. And I will meet you, let's see, maybe we'll start in Breezehome. I'll meet you at Breezehome, and we'll move on from there.
Illogical.
Alright, so this is TNF Breezehome. Now, Serana is still with me. And it did keep some of my items in the home. Now, I would not suggest you do this mid-playthrough the way I have just done it, but it did keep some of my items in the home. So that's nice, such as that sword up there. But I would suggest that you actually try to redo things and not see my other things. It just threw them on the floor because it didn't know what to do with them because they weren't a part of the house. This would be something you'd be better off to use in the beginning of your game. Very cool. They didn't know what to do with that one either, so they threw it down in the death bells. But anyway, you can see from the house here what you've got. It's very nice. You got some storage. I always like to have plenty of storage myself. Good empty stuff. I like to have lots of storage. Look at this. Yeah, plenty of storage. That is good. That's a good thing. See the butterflies, and it looks nice. Okay, it looks nice. This version of Breezehome is very nice. I'm not going to take you downstairs yet. Let's look over here. This should be the trophy room. Ta-da! And it's very nice. And oh, they put another statue of Devella in here. Okay. Now up top is just the top of the tower. The cow is not up there today, so nothing entertaining about that. It's just a little tower, a little place you can sit. And well, I'll tell you what. I will show you very quickly. This should be very fast because we're in Whiterun already. It should just be a quick load to the outside. Ta-da! And you can have a seat here, and my trees, nope, you can see the front gate and the guard. Now, you do have some trees in my version of Whiterun, so you may not be able to see as much as normal, but there you go, that pretty much is it. You can plant you some flowers and different things here. Let's head back down. Again, should be a very fast load. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Serana, let's move along. Alright, so let's go upstairs. I think Lydia may or may not be around here somewhere. Depends on her. This is the kids' room. There's the mannequins. They're not doing anything creepy, other than the fact that they just are creepy. See what's in her chest here. Nothing? Okay, that's fine. Got some display cases. Creepy mannequin. There, we saved my sword there. That's probably Dragonbane. Nothing fancy so far. Nothing unusual. I don't know what I did with Lydia, to be honest, so she may or may not be here. There's the key. They didn't know what to do with my butterfly, so they threw it there, I guess. Alright, this has some stuff for you. That's cool. It wasn't stuff I had previously. And this is probably an extra DeBella statue again. Probably just something I had thrown down somewhere. So there you go, get you some little gold stuff. But nonetheless, I didn't want to have the... Oh, well, here's an interesting thing. This is the Nightingale Blade and Chill Rend. I had thrown these up above my bed in the regular house, and look, they're still here. There, we'll take them. Because that was a little strange looking, wasn't it? That was a little strange. So that's funny. See, that was Chill Rend and the Nightingale. Let me go down to the... Oh, my goodness, we have to look. The Nightingale Blade. So let's go put these somewhere else. We'll put these on a rack or something in here. I think, yeah, here's some displays. There we go. Let's do Chill Rend. We'll put it over here. So if you do something mid-game like I just did, you know, you're going to get some unexpected results. So don't be overly surprised if you get weird things like that happen to you. And it can cause your game to crash depending on the results if something really weird is happening. But alright. So this has been the... Oh no, I gotta take you downstairs. You gotta see the basement. The basement is probably, in a way, the best part of this house. So here we're coming down the basement. Let's look over here. This is Lydia's room, really. Okay. Will she use it for us? I don't remember, but it is her room. Some barrels and wood back here if you need to set the place on fire. Here is your full-on forge and crafting area. And there is storage. You have a chest here, a bunch of stuff here, and a chest there. So you have plenty of storage. Let's see, what else? I think that's the main thing to see here. It's just that you have all the crafting and storage that you would need to do more crafting, including the smelter. So it's not bad. Then the extra added item back here is, ta-da, a little sauna, jacuzzi style bath. You just come in here, maybe you sit down and you just kind of relax. Ah, there you go. Ta-da. So, she's just sitting. That's just normal. Nothing unusual sitting. So, alright. I don't know if we could have... well, it doesn't matter. Let's just move on. Alright, so let's take you and show you one of the other houses. I'll try to cover all of them. If I forget any, then I will apologize now in advance. But I'll try to cover all of them. So I don't know where we're going next, but notice you have the little oven. They really tried to put everything into Breezehome so that instead of feeling like an incomplete house, it really gives you everything you need. They really pack it into a small area. It's very nice. You can get the standalone Breezehome mod that's like this, TNF Breezehome, and it's very good. Alright, so let's go check out one of the other homes. I will be back in a moment.
Affirmative.
Alright, so here we are in Proudspire Manor, and this is your bedroom here. Now, everything may not look exactly the same as mine because I do have some mods turned on, other than just this. However, most of this stuff will be pretty much the same. You have a lot of bookshelves. Here's your desk and your key and stuff like that. Now let's see, we can pop out the door. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice little place with the enchanter. We have something enchanted there. Yep. Very nice. This looks very good. We have the creepy mannequins, but they're not being creepy, so that's good. It's about all I can ask of them. We have display cases. We have some soul gems and lots of storage here for your enchanting, which is nice. Very nice. And a big chest there in case you just want to dump stuff into it. So that's cool. So this is the upstairs, the bedroom, and this room. And I guess they give you an iron sword. I don't remember having an iron sword there. And then you have all these little flowers and stuff. Again, your flowers may look different. I have a different mod for that. Here's a little trophy base. I don't think I have anything. No, I can't even put anything on it because I don't have any stuff on her. Alright, so let's come down here. Now this is going to be the typical living room ground floor. And some of this stuff looks like it's kind of all messed up. But you know, I can't help that. That's just the way it is. The plates. See, it looks like there's a plate stuck inside of that. Do you see this here? Can I get that? Let's get that. Oh no, that was the wrong thing. Oh. Is this supposed to look like... This just doesn't look right. This looks like something is stuck in it that shouldn't be there. But maybe that's just supposed to be meat on the bone. And maybe I'm misunderstanding what I'm seeing. That could easily be the case. So, like I said, this is the ground floor. This is just your table. And there's like a little tomato. These apples do not look as good. I don't think the SMM has got those apples. I think somehow we missed those apples. But nonetheless, see, now those look better. See these? So somehow those apples are sneaking by. I think it's because I have the SMM up high. So the SMM up high, and then I have this mod low. And I think they've added their own little meshes here for these little particular things, which you can't pick up anyway. This is a purely their decoration, so we can't affect that. Anyway, so you still have a bar and lots of wine if you're a wino. Woo! I'm not trying to be mean when I say that. It's just, that's the way it is. Oh, here's the alchemy place. Nice. One thing I always didn't like about Proudspire was they had stuff in the basement, but they didn't have good storage. It was very hard to use anything because they didn't have good storage. And you'd have to just use some barrels and stuff to store things in. But this looks very good. Lots of good storage here. Well, I say that. There's lots of shelves. Potion shelves. Cupboard. Where is the storage for my ingredients? Is this the storage for my ingredients? That's one thing that appears to be missing, is ingredient storage. Is that what this is? No. Well, I guess you could put stuff in the cupboards. That's not the best, though. I would have liked to have like a little chest or something. But the cupboards actually will work, though. The cupboards will work. I shouldn't be too... And you do have a barrel here if you want to put other stuff. But you got two cupboards. That will work in the place of a chest. There's a bookshelf up there, in case you needed anything there. Okay, so that's nice. Now this is all still on the ground floor. Got all your cooking space over here. So on this table, I would rather they just used instead of adding their own specific decorations. It would be better if they just flopped some vanilla stuff on there, because then I think it would pick up our textures. Because see, the things that are here that we can take, like the bread and stuff, those are taking up those are getting our textures and our SMM. Whereas some of this decoration, these big plates aren't. I don't know what those are really. But they don't look awful though either. I don't mean it like that. They don't. Okay, so we got a little more to see. Let's not go outside. This is... I have no idea what this is. Is this supposed to be... Maybe that's supposed to be like our followers' room. We probably need to buy the upgrade for it. Let's go downstairs and see what's in the basement. We've got these little trophy things. Little trophy base. That's cool. This should be a much better version. Yeah, and here you got the little sauna, the little bath. Woo! We'll just have a seat. How nice. Yeah, this is Penny. I had to create somebody new because loading this in mid-game was causing me problems on my other girl. So I created somebody new and made her our real estate agent to show us around and show us the homes. I thought that was better. Like I said, loading mid-game is not always the best thing. And it was giving us trouble on Elris, so I decided to just create somebody new and bring us here this way. Is this still... Yep. Here's your forge and all your cool stuff here. And good storage and lots of stuff just flopping around. Just flopping around. But this is all useful. This is good. I think I would have liked to have seen one more chest. But you know what? I mean, you can always use this cupboard. It's not that big a deal. Oh, and they put us some stuff up there. Look at that. It's just decoration, though. You can't actually take that. Ha! That's funny. You can take the shield, but not any of that. That's alright. Oh, wait. There's another chest. There's another chest up here, if you wanted it. So they did. They did try to give you everything that you would need. And I think they did. It's nice. What else is down here? I guess that's all. Yep. Because this is going to be the door out to Solitude, so that's the basement here. Now you won't have black candles, that's because of my mods. I have black candles. You can have black candles, but you won't necessarily. So the basement is simple. That's where you do all your forging and all that. And then you can also take a bath. So, alright. That's everything in Proudspire Manor. So I think we're going to hop off of, get out of here basically. And we'll take Penny to one of the other homes and show you that in a moment.
Transfer complete.
Alright, so this is Vlindrel Hall in Markarth, you might remember. So this is where you come in the entrance. Now they've not rearranged everything. Well, they have. They've rearranged everything and made a lot of changes. But I mean, this table is still out here, though most everything else has changed. You have a lot of book storage here. And this is your alchemy room. Which I think this is pretty much as it was, except they've changed it up a little bit. You've got this fire and things like that. Then in the other room over here, which you can get to through here, this is supposed to be your house Carl's room. Huh, they left some grapes here. That's funny. But I don't have the house Carl yet on Penny, so she does not have him or his room. So that's just the way it is. Now over here is the bedroom. And you get a nice desk and a safe and good storage like that. You get a bookcase. You get your Shrine of Debella. Woo. Get you some little stuff laying around. That's cool. Now all your stuff isn't going to look the same unless you're running the SMM and the different mods I'm running, which, you know, you probably won't be. You know, you'll run whatever mods you like, so it's going to look a little different. You know, some of these items are going to look a little different. Look at the sword on the bed. That's cool. But nonetheless, overall, you get the idea. You see the layout. Back here is where they really went all out. Made you a great enchanting station with lots of storage, chests. You've got some mannequins, some plaques up on the wall you can use. Let's see, you've got trophy bases that you can use. They did give you another little sauna over here. People must really have an interest in being clean, unlike most of Skyrim, who choose to remain dirty, filthy people. Anyway, let's see. So, there's one more room to see over here. This is your forge. Again, they tried to give you plenty of storage and things. And there's a sword right there. I think it's a part of the decoration. Yeah, you can't actually pick those up. But that's okay. The chest is usable, which is important. You can use the storage. You've got the workbench here. It's a little crowded, but you can access everything. So it's not bad. Even your smelter's back here and usable. And then here's some iron if you wanted to wear iron, and another chest. So the smelter is good to have. It's funny you can use the smelter from there. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else of super importance. That's the gist of the house. Now this house is a little darker than the other two. And I think that's just the way Markhearth and these stone places are, the Dwemer places. So I think that's just following suit, the usual process and the way the lighting is. So nonetheless, still a very nice house. So we're going to move on. We're going to go to a different house, and I will be back in a moment with that.
Working.
Okay, so we are in Riften in Honeyside, and this is where we come in what I consider the front door. And you kind of walk into your little dining area here. Has the little oven over here, the cook pot here with the fireplace, and then you have some little decorative flowers. You have some bookcases here. You know how we need bookcases. And then you have the mannequins and some display cases here, as well as the alchemy station. Some good chests for storage over here, which is really nice. Plenty of decorative ingredients. More bookshelf. A barrel, which you could use. And there's a barrel here if you wanted to use it. Now for cooking, you have a barrel here, which you could use for storage, or a barrel there. I don't know that you need a lot of storage for cooking. It depends on what you do, how much you do. So downstairs is where a lot of other things are. We have our trophy bases here. And we have, what's this? It's like a walk-in closet. Look at this. We have the little shelves with the stuff. And then we have the little sauna. Ooh. Yes, even the Thieves Guild people want to be clean. They do not want to be dirty. So you can come in and take you a bath. Okay. Alright, anyway, it's cool that they added these little features. It's nice the way they did things. So anyway, even though I poked fun at it a little bit. This would be your housecarl's room, but we don't have the housecarl and Penny yet. So this is your forge room here. Has everything you would need, plus storage. And some decoration. See, you can't take everything. Some of this is just for decoration. But that's okay. You've got your chest here. You've got some decorative items there. You've got your forge. You do have a weapon rack. And you've got that up there. You could take that shield and put something else up there. You do have the smelter. And the workbench. And the grindstone. Do you have 2 anvils here? One is just for decoration. Okay. I thought that was odd. So the only thing is you only have the 1 chest here, but you know, it depends on how much storage do you really need. This is probably sufficient. I would think so. Now over here is your enchanting area. Now I would say, you know, this is always the problem with Honeyside. It never has enough storage. Now here, look, they've given us a big old chest. It's got plenty of storage, which is good, and a mannequin and some plaques, which are nice. And you do have these cabinets if you want to use those. Nothing wrong with that. So yours may look slightly differently due to your mods, just like mine looks a little differently. Now this is the bed. The bedroom, I should say. This is the Shrine of Mara. So they've tried to give you a desk and a safe, and probably that's your key, the key to Honeyside. Here's some money and a money bag laying around. And that's your bed and the chest and a table at the end. Lots of storage in the bedroom. I usually don't need that much storage in the bedroom. Here's another chest in the bedroom. Regardless, though, still very good and much better than the vanilla house. So you only get the 2 levels, but you know, Honeyside in the regular game, it has virtually no storage. It's almost worthless, even though they have the tables. They don't make it very friendly. But here, this is a lot better version of it. You have a lot of places to put things, so you could have a good time with this. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next house. I don't know which one it is yet, so we will just have to surprise ourselves in a minute. Alright, so as it turns out, that is our TNF House Collection. The one house I couldn't show you was in Windhelm, and the reason is it's connected to the quest in Windhelm, so I couldn't show you that one. These say become Thane and House Carl room automatically, but that didn't really happen for me, as you may have noticed. Now, I was using an alternate start, so it may have prevented that from occurring. So, that's life. That's just the way it happened. But here, the house in Windhelm, I think because I'm already in the game, and I've already owned that house, and I have that house, and alternate start can't get you into that house because you need to do the quest line to get it, and get it correctly. So, for that one, for Hiram, or however you want to say that, you need to just do the quest and, and get it the way you normally would in the game. And then you'll be able to take a look at it. I don't think you're going to see anything drastically different. I think you're going to see good storage. You're going to see, good lab spaces and a good forge and good stands. I mean, if the other houses are any indication, it's going to be a nice house. I just can't quite get to it without, I would need to play, this mod, I think, really wants you to have a new game. And it makes sense because it's replacing your homes, and to load it in the middle of your game is going to give you some issues. That's why I switched to a new person. That's why I made Penny, because it was easier and I had less problems. If you remember in Breezehome with Elris, we saw some floating swords and a few things like that. But when I did Penny with the new game, that worked better. Now, she couldn't get into Hiram, and I didn't want to go through the quest and all that. So, but just looking at the other houses and knowing that they were all very nice. I mean, that was 4 of the 5. I don't think it's any stretch to say that the 5th house is going to be very nice and very good too. So I'm just going to go with that and leave it at that. That shows you 4 of the 5 houses. You can get these houses individually, but if you're going to get them all, then this pack is probably better. And like I said, if you start a new game, if you get this and use this at the beginning of a new game before you buy or use any of these houses, you'll be much better off. I think it'll work much better and be very nice, though I didn't have any issues except for with a character that was already like level 70 or 69, and she already owns all these houses and had stuff in them, so I think that causes issues with these types of mods. So that would be my fault, So So nothing wrong with the mod. The mod's very good. It's under 12 megabytes. It was ported by 2Second. And let's see, who made this originally? Who made these originally? Let's roll up. Created by Goat K and Sandman53. And they're all very nice houses. I really wish the original vanilla houses had been like this, or at least had the crafting stations and some storage like this, because it's much better. It's a big improvement. Alright, so thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Oh, hey, didn't know you were still here. Yeah, sorry, that was all of this. Maybe check out this other video if you want. And if you feel like it, hit subscribe. No pressure, just the fate of the universe depends on your decision. But that's alright. Take your time.